In the battle with Christians, I hear mainly I was teaching the Bible with my brother Elon last night, and it's a certain spirit that I feel, and it's a certain spirit I feel to a certain congregation of Christians,
Right.
to where it don't matter how it's brought out, it don't matter if what you saying is in the Bible or not, it don't matter. But because you're an Israelite, no matter if I agree with what you saying or not, what you said don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And I hate that spirit.
Yeah.
Certain of y'all teachers are breeding y'all and raising y'all up to hate us. Their messages and their teaching are deeply rooted in that spirit to not like us. Like, I seen that heavy on, like I seen that heavy with this congregation. I don't even want to say their name. I see it heavy with this congregation because I've talked to a couple of their students.
Yeah.
It don't matter how eloquently I'm breaking the Bible down, I'm giving you the history, I'm giving you the context, I'm going to Bible verses that correspond.
Exactly.
It don't matter. To them, you break it down immaculately, I ain't stutter or nothing. You understand? No, I don't agree with nothing you said. It don't make no sense. What?
Yeah. Hey, and that's the teaching style that these churches use, or these certain people use to completely act like the Israelites, they're crazy, they don't know what they're talking about. Because if I put it in my followers' head off the rip that these guys are wrong and they're evil, now, even though they're breaking down the Bible correctly, and the Bible do say what it say, you already have it in your mind, well, the Lord ain't with them. They don't have the Holy Spirit. So even though they're saying that and it sounds good, that's the deception. The deception is that it sounds good, and they'll teach us. Hey, they was teaching us that too. Hey, they was teaching us, because when I was a Seventh-day Adventist, and as I'm going through my Christian journey, you know, they'll tell us, it's not during the actual church service, but you know, off to the side when we have like our teen Bible studies and all that stuff going up, they'll be like, yo, the Black Hebrew Israelites, they have a seductive doctrine. It sounds good, they sound powerful, they sound like that, and they'll be like, and I will admit, they know some Bible, they do know some Bible, but it's deeply rooted in hate. It's the Holy Spirit ain't with them, so they're automatically wrong. So they teach their followers that. So even though what you're saying makes sense and they can read that, I have to still know it's the person behind the teaching that I got to look out for, and I know that the Lord's not dealing with them. So whatever He's saying has to be wrong.
And I'll never do that with y'all.
Yeah, we don't do that.
It's pastors from that church that teach that I send my brothers clips of. It's not to say I don't believe what they believe, but I can commend a wise saying, a wise word when I hear one.
Yeah.
That's because I'm rooted in this foundation right here. You feel what I'm saying? It says people are going to hear exquisite parables, and bring forth parables themselves.
Exactly.
Right? It says that in the book of Sirach, right? So it doesn't matter who is saying it. If it's wise, I'm going to take that in. If it's in the spirit, if it aligns with what God says, I'm going to agree. But it's impossible for those individuals to do it. On Clubhouse, niggas was literally saying, I hate the Israelites.
Yeah, they was saying
on Clubhouse, out of their mouth saying, I hate the Israelites.
Yeah.
Hold on. Aren't you supposed to love your neighbor as yourself?
That's what I thought.
I thought the whole thing is love, love, love. I thought that was the purpose of Christ. Love, love, love.
I thought that was the only reason why you hated us so much, because
we hate.
Because we don't show forth love.
Because you hate other nations for the atrocities that they did to your people. Because you hate them and you teach that openly.
I hate you.
With the Bible,
Yeah.
I hate you.
I hate you.
Because that's false. It can't be right. That can't be the God we serve.
Exactly.
Wait, bro, you said you hate me though? Let's rewind that. You can disagree with my doctrine.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine. You don't have to believe in nothing that I say. That's perfectly fine. But for you to go as far as say that you hate me, you're breaking the commandments and you're doing it on purpose. Right? Ain't the only two that you want to tell your church to keep is love your neighbor and love God?
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
You know.
Did I not? Because I'm an Israelite, I don't become your neighbor. I'm no longer your neighbor.
But that doesn't apply for when you're a Baptist, but your neighbors with somebody who's a Mormon.
Exactly.
You don't try to find things that you guys disagree with. You guys actually do the opposite. And when it comes to Esau, they do the opposite. They look for what we do agree with. Like, okay, hey, we disagree doctrinally, but we're too busy talking about what we do agree with. The fact that we both believe in Jesus Christ, that and
don't
we,
matter.
it don't matter. Like it don't matter.
That's why. Oh no, you're my enemy because of your doctrine. Oh, I'm your enemy. that's cool. Didn't Christ say love your enemy?
Yeah.
Pray for those that despitefully use you and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Israelite ain't despitefully use none of you niggas, but somehow y'all made us your enemy. But that's when Christ said he's supposed to love us even more. But I've heard you niggas say it. I hate the Israelites. One of their chief them faithful to the devil. He say that all the time.
Yeah.
He say that he hate the Israelites all the time. Does he get the slide? Is nobody in this corner rebuking him? Like, you know you can't hate them, right?
Yeah, you can't. That's what y'all do.
You know that's against Jesus, right? To hate them, right? You do that. Y'all do that. Y'all niggas come from all the way up there with a parachute.
Yeah.
Saying you gotta love the white man, but you're not gonna say that you gotta love us.
Because every time we respond to you with why is it always a white man, you always try to say, well, it's not about race. It's you shouldn't hate anybody. But then turn around and now we don't get that same. Like we said, we said this actually on Clubhouse. When we took our hiatus away from Clubhouse due to the disrespect and to see that it wasn't necessarily profitable for us, y'all should have had too much content to cover because it's too many false doctrines out there. Y'all should have had endless content because to y'all it's all about what your doctrine, what you teach is wrong. It don't matter nothing else. I don't care about nothing else. It's the fact that you teach a doctrine that's not rooted in love. We have to be against you. Okay, well I can name 100 religions that don't teach what you teach and that teach for self, and they're not about the whole world. But y'all have not made no room about them. Y'all haven't had one teaching against them. Y'all should have had too much content when we wasn't there. It don't gotta just be. It's like the Israelites somehow made the poster board for hate. But
we're the first niggas to introduce hate.
Yeah.
Black people introduction, Native American introduction to America, to other nations in history is hate. Y'all must forget. Us in America, our coming to America was you in chains, you getting beat. Did y'all forget that? So because I'm pointing at, this is the doctrine of the Israelite. That happened. We know that happened. Now it's my job to protect my people from that same spirit. Segregation, Jim Crow, all of that happened not too long ago. Hey, how you doing, sister? My grandmother went through segregation. So the things you see on TV, they pushing y'all around, spitting on y'all, right? Not allowing you to use this bathroom or that bathroom.
Right.
You can't use this water fountain. Right. And if you do, if they catch you, them dragging your nieces and nephews out of their house and hanging them on the trees. Exactly. And nothing happening about it. That was happening to your grandmothers. If you my age, I'm 26. That was happening to your grandma.
Right.
You know how, you feel me, guys?
Yeah.
That wasn't so long ago.
It wasn't long ago.
Where did those people go? They did not disappear. They didn't disappear.
Did not.
What happened to the kids? Remember? When the Little Rock 9, hold on. He jolly as a bug, cut. He ain't stop smiling since he. Remember? When my grandma was going to school, when a Little Rock 9, you know Rudy? Remember Rudy? You don't know that Rudy?
I don't think so, no.
The little girl she was the first little girl to segregate a school. Her name was Rudy. It was little kids telling them, I can't be friends with you because you're a nigga. Right?
Yeah.
The Little Rock 9,
yeah.
They was getting bullied in their schools.
Yeah.
Those kids grew up. And are your government officials.
They definitely grew up.
Are your police chiefs. Those kids that was bullying the Little Rock 9 and other kids for coming and integrating their schools are now your CEOs and bosses of your companies. And they didn't disappear. Times have changed, but they still have that feeling in their body about you, nigga. Israelites are protecting you from that. Israelites are using the Bible to protect you and arm you with the mind how to navigate this world. Because it is indeed racist towards you, so-called black and Hispanic. It calls you niggers. It calls you everything under the sun but a child of God. But we point out how the Bible calls you the apple of God's eye. Think about what Israelites teach. The thing that you hate so bad. We teaching to protect Black and Hispanic people
Yep.
from the transgressions and the oppression that they've been going through for years. But we have Christians stand up and saying, no, you don't do that because you're excluding this group. Or this group is not. Like, some of y'all pastors are not giving that message or prepping your people with that mindset, because it's going to make another group of people in your congregation uncomfortable.
So your uncomfortability, it's better that you be uncomfortable than they be uncomfortable.
Right.
So, but see, don't forget, it's how do you even word it? We actually have a class on this. I believe the elder had a lesson on this from years ago. You're asked to be crazy in America, like you're asked to be insane, but it's like I believe it's actually in Isaiah. You made yourself the road that these other nations can go across. You know what I mean? So that's why in the Christian church, it's better that you be uncomfortable. If anybody's to be uncomfortable, we're rather lean towards slavery. You know what I mean? It's not that bad. It happened a long time ago. That was back then. Everybody's changed now. Love. It's better to go that angle than to talk about it and make these other people feel uncomfortable.
God never gave us that burden.
Yeah.
God never gave us that burden to excuse these people's wickedness and the atrocities that they did to us. He never gave us the burden to overly forgive them. He never gave us that burden. Only people that you should be going out of your way to forgive and help and make sure they're comfortable is your own people. The Bible say that. Watch Leviticus 19. Leviticus 19:17. The only burden that you have is to protect your people. Make sure your people are comfortable. That should be the only thing on your mind. Read.
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17.
Listen to this.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Now we're talking about your brother. Remember, the context of this right here, the subject is you towards your brother. Read.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor,
Uh-huh.
and not suffer sin upon him.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Who is your brother?
The children of thy people.
The children of your people is your brother. Not somebody across the seas that nativity is not of your stock. It don't make sense. The people that you should be worried about is the children of your people.
Exactly.
But because the Christian church is not comfortable with teaching that message, because it'll make this group of people uncomfortable, that's what's killing us today. And that miseducation is what's making us miss a step. We're them getting hit with haymakers in the workforce because we feel like there should be some type of equality there. We getting dazed and mixed up because we thinking that we supposed to be all fine and dandy now, all because nobody told us that it's not that way.
Exactly.
That they hatred is give me the book of Psalms 55. How you doing, boss? Nobody told us that the hatred is still there.
It's still there.
I'm gonna tell y'all what they say. What's up with it, my brother? Good, man.
It's the word.
Psalms 55, you know what I want. Psalm 55, I think it's 7.
Oh yeah, you want
Words are smoother than
yeah,
butter.
better. It's God, this is the book. Oh, sorry, no, it's not it.
21.
Yeah. This is the book of Psalm chapter 55, verse 21.
Uh-huh.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter,
Read.
but war was in his heart.
You gotta understand, when you in the work, when you in, what's it, white collar? Was it white collar? When you in that white collar environment, his words gonna be smooth as butter. But what is in his heart?
But war was in his heart.
War is in his heart. He playing chess, man. But if you're not equipping a young man to understand that he's going in the corporate world thinking that it's fair, not understanding that he's in the battlements of the city, they hoping to ensnare him in his words and his deeds. Bible say that too.
Yeah.
Give me the book of Sirach 12 and 16.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 16.
Uh-huh.
An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips.
What'd he do?
He speaketh sweetly with his lips.
Uh-huh. An enemy, a what?
An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips.
Enemy is anyone that's contrary to your people. Historically, all these other nations have been contrary to your people.
Right.
If we're gonna start about black people in America, think, since black people came to America, since black people were shipped to the diaspora of the earth, right? Who was helping us? This is real. This is real life.
Honestly.
But a Christian pastor would deny this. What's up, my brother? Shalom. Right? That's the brothers from Sons of Zion. Right? Read this again.
God.
Uh-huh.
The enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips.
What?
But in his heart, he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit.
He gonna imagine just different ways how to catch you up to make sure you stepping in the wrong place. That's Charlie Kirk for your ass, right? Went to them schools hoping to show the violence and the character. This is the true character of the black man. You see?
Exactly.
His followers after that. See how
Had
they
a group
act?
of people come and start to heckle us.
Why even provoke on our campus?
New tonight, chaos here at the Tennessee State University campus after a debate group visits the campus wearing MAGA hats and carrying signs against DEI and illegal immigration.
Fox 17 News' Karen Aguilar joining us from TSU tonight after speaking with both students and that debate group.
Most students I spoke with are calling the conservative group who showed up here at TSU hateful. That group tells me they were just trying to have civil discourse with the students and are accusing those who push back of inciting violence. Video shows spirited Tennessee State University students gathered around the Fearless Debates group. David Cate is a co-founder.
We went from a peaceful conversation with students to quite literally a mob inciting violence against us.
He tells me they are trying to encourage debate on the heels of Charlie Kirk's murder. The signs the group brought read, "DEI should be illegal and deport all illegals now. Let's talk." TSU senior Layla Johnson was there when it all went down on Tuesday. What did you think about the group coming onto this campus with those signs?
I just feel like it was unnecessary. Like, why would you come to a HBCU with all that commotion knowing that we're going to say something about it? Like, they're just, like, insane.
Why did your group pick a historically black college to have this conversation?
Is there a reason why we shouldn't go to historically black colleges to have these conversations? We're not limiting who we want to go speak to based off their race, based off their gender.
The university is calling the group's actions hostile and saying TSU students conducted themselves in a professional and respectful manner.
Take a look at our last 6 stops, our first 6 stops. We have not had an issue like this whatsoever.
Layla believes they were not there for debate, but to provoke students.
I don't agree with it. Like, it's just nonsense.
All we did was set up a table.
The university says a group was escorted from campus. Cate denies that. He instead says they were taken away for safety. TSU adds they were not authorized on campus. Are you guys going to continue to just show up to public universities if they don't answer?
Absolutely, it's our free speech. It's our these campuses have a free speech area. They're public universities.
The university declined to comment further, but the NAACP came out in support of the students. Reporting in Nashville, Karen Aguilar, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.
Remember they recorded them when they was kicking them off their campus?
Yeah.
See how they act? They're violent.
Yeah.
They're unskillful. They're violent. They're wicked. How you doing, sister? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Have a blessed day, right?
And don't have a choice.
Yes, man. Don't have a choice. I like that. Right? But a Christian pastor will hit you with something crazy and tell you that I'm Christian before I'm black.
Yeah, what is that?
So I have to love everybody before I have to love my people. What sense does that make?
Well, all that really means is I have to be willing to condemn you, black man, versus like to protect other nations than to defend you against other nations. That's really all that means. Because when you think about it, okay, the Christian's mindset is, okay, we already talked about this earlier too. Love everybody is my doctrine. So if I feel like you coming against the love everybody doctrine, I'm against you. Oh, that's funny because it's other people that you should be going after them. Yet they don't. That just shows you that. Like when the atrocities happen to your people, black man, when the social injustice happen to your people, the black Christian church doesn't have anything to say about it.
Right.
So, but that's the part of being Christian. I'm Christian because I don't have anything to say about it.
Right.
The fact that I'm staying quiet, I'm not rebuking,
Exactly.
and I'm allowing it to pass over shows how Christian I am. So the white man has completely successfully made it to where it makes sense to you that to be the proper Christian is to not speak up against your own people or not speak up for your own people, but to speak up against them to protect other people.
Right.
It's just really convenient. It's just
That's
convenient.
really convenient.
You know what I mean?
It's really, and it's disgusting.
Yeah.
I hate that. I'm Christian before I'm black. What? Wait. Oh, you believe all nations can be saved, right? But you're a black pastor, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't your responsibility to be to the children of your people first, right?
Yeah.
Give me the words of Christ, Matthew 15 and 24. I'm gonna show you guys how a man. This is how you be. See, an Israelite. See, that statement is not proper in the mouth of a Christian. It's not. Me and him can say I'm a Christian before I'm an Israelite, right? Because me following Christ has no bounds on if I respect my brother, if he got fringes or not on. You feel what I'm saying? If my brother don't got fringes on, I still can love him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If my brother don't got fringes on, I can still lobby and protect him. You feel what I'm saying? If my brother don't keep a feast day, that doesn't give me license to hate him. So I can be a Christian before I'm an Israelite, before my national. He don't gotta understand his heritage and history for me to love him and for me to give him wisdom and understanding, help him, give him counsel. He don't gotta be with me to do that. So I can be a Christian before I'm an Israelite.
Exactly.
But for you to say you a Christian before you black means that you have to put the needs of everybody's nation before yours, and that's sick. Because all these other nations don't need it. You look in the UN, the United Nations, every nation has a representative.
Exactly.
But you. You know the only way that those people in the UN decided to call slavery one of the worst atrocities ever. You know who had to do it for you? Not none of your Christian pastors in Atlanta, Georgia. Not none of them Christian apologetics that's making seminars on how to deal with the Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah, no, nothing.
They didn't do that. They didn't make a petition to go to the UN so that we can call slavery the worst human atrocity ever. Why? Don't you care about the people? I thought you loved me. I thought you loved black people. But you ain't did nothing. You haven't done anything to stand up for the rights for the people.
That's right.
You've done nothing to stand for the integrity of your people. Black people ain't going for that. You cannot go into, I know I keep saying it, but you cannot go into Chicago. ICE agents cannot go into Chicago and put all of them people outside. 4 o'clock in the morning, babies, zip tied together.
Yeah.
You cannot. What Christian pastor stood up and said something about that? No. You know who had to go and represent you? Ghana. Ghana had to go and represent in motion for that. Why isn't there no black American going to do that?
Right.
Why is there no Christian pastor going to do that? Because I'm a Christian before I'm black. Other people's needs I'm going to be focused on that before black people.
Yep.
And that's sick.
Yep.
That's sick. Everybody else is represented but you.
Everybody.
And the people that's representing black people, the Christian church want to deny us. We the ones doing it. We the ones speaking against it. We the ones that's trying to make moves in the community in some form of politics to affect our community.
Right.
Right? We the ones that's speaking against the evildoers like Psalms 94 say.
Exactly.
But you want us to be quiet. We the only ones left. Who else gonna do it for us?
That's it.
Nobody. I'm not looking for Sally. I'm not looking for Susan to wake up one morning and say, damn, the blacks. I'm not looking for her to go into our community, go to our book club and talk about the blacks.
Exactly.
Those Mexicans are really having it. I'm not looking for her to do that. Give me a white Brett. I'm not looking for Brett to wake up and go to he's shooting golf with his pals. So you know what, Bill? Hey, those blacks really got it hard. I'm not looking for that.
Exactly.
I'm not. I'm looking for your Christian you black leaders, you black pastors to do it. I'm looking for, because what? Farrakhan about to die. I'm not gonna say that. He's getting older. Who's gonna pick up the torch and move forward? Right? Peace be on Farrakhan.
That's right.
Right? We ain't had no Christian pastor move and march like Martin Luther King since. Who doing it? It was a time where we was just talking about. It was a time where your black church were civil rights leaders. They believed in being black first. The way that they be a Christian is by being black first. The way that they be a Christian is these evil things that's happening to my people, I have to rectify this.
Exactly.
That's how they was moving. Y'all have lost the plot. Y'all have lost the plot. Y'all are championing y'all pastors for saying that. For moving like that, for having that type of philosophy. You feel like you gained something. No. Give me Galatians 6 and 7. Y'all are deceived. Y'all are disgustingly deceived.
That's right.
Because that's not, if you think God is going to allow that weight to tilt the balance, you're sadly mistaken. And I'm not preaching a different gospel. I'm not giving you false gospel. I'm not a false prophet for saying what this saying is. Read.
It's the book of Galatians chapter 6 and verse 7. Be not deceived.
Be not deceived. Read.
God is not mocked.
See, you Christian church, y'all deceived. In y'all instance, how you doing? The word in y'all mouth, you are able to mock God. Listen to that statement. God is not mocked.
Right.
What did Moses tell the Most High when he brought it up this morning? Moses told the Most High, the Lord said, step aside, Moses, and I'm going to destroy this people, and I'm going to make a name out of you. It's going to be greater than you. Right?
Yeah.
And Moses said, don't do it, right? What did he say?
Yeah, don't.
What the other nations going to do?
They're going to be able to mock, and they're going to be able to mock your name because look at this God. He destroyed his own people.
He did all that to Egypt?
All that, he saved them from Egypt just to destroy them in the wilderness. You know, they'll be able to mock that.
So right now, people could mock God with a doctrine that the Black Christian Church teaches today. They can mock God.
Yeah.
How can God? This is a stain, and a lot of pastors cannot answer this because what they're trying to do is make people comfortable. What they're trying to do is excuse other nations' atrocities. Where was God during slavery? Where was God during slavery? What is God going to do for the people that caused that slavery?
Yeah.
Give me the book of Numbers, 35 and 33.
God, it's the book of Numbers. 35, 33? That's what you want, 35, 33?
Yeah.
Yes. It's the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 33.
Listen to this.
35, 33. God, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are. For blood it cannot defile the land.
Wait, say it and read it again.
So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are. For blood it defileth the land.
Blood defiles the land. Read.
And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
By the blood of... How is that? How is the polluted land? We can all agree that this land is polluted, gang. Blood, rape, rob, and murder. Rape, rob, and murder, atrocities. We can all agree that the earth is defiled.
Right.
According to this, the only way to cleanse the land is by shedding the blood of him that shed it. So Christ, when he come back, he has to he's going to right those wrongs. He's going to cleanse the blood by killing those people's ancestors, right?
Yeah.
That's what he said in the book of go to Exodus 20. We're gonna get a couple more. We're gonna go down there. Exodus 20.
It's the book of Exodus 20. Yeah, it's the book of Exodus chapter 20. You want to start verse 1?
Verse 2.
It's the book of Exodus chapter 20 verse 2. It's the book of Exodus 20 and 2. And it reads, I am the Lord thy God, which I brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Read.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. What you want? You want to know?
Verse 6. Verse 5.
Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them,
Listen to this.
nor serve them.
Read.
For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God,
Read.
visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, but unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
Come on, read. But showing mercy.
And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my
This
commandments.
man gonna go into the generations. That blood is gonna be cleansed. He said, I'm going into the third, even to the fourth generation. He's going deep into the generations to rectify that wrong. But y'all look at that's what's gonna happen. We teaching that outside. We teaching that outside, no matter who cares. No matter who's standing in the midst of listening, because we're gonna do that because guess what? We really care about so-called black people. We care. We're the vanguards of this great and powerful nation the Most High has chosen.
Exactly.
We are ones that's truly gonna stand against the evildoers. We're not gonna sit idly by. That's not in our spirit. And if you're a Christian, if you're a pastor, that shouldn't be in your spirit. Especially if you're a black man in any faith, in any denomination, any religion. If you're a black man and you're not taking care of your people first, you're doing your people a grave disservice. Grave disservice. Because we need it.
That's right.
Look out here. Look outside. Look outside of your hood. Look outside of your community. Who need it? We do. We need that restitution. But the only way we can get it is if we take it. Right? Shalom.
Shalom.
Would you like to see more from Sons of Thunder Israelites? Then consider joining our Patreon. Not only do you support the camp, but you gain access to a host of material that's not yet seen on YouTube. Choose the tier that's appropriate for you and enjoy. Shalom. Thank you for watching. If you would like to support the body, you can donate via Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle. We are the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved.